Oh, and of course it spawns me right at the back. Oh, I'm going to be driving so angry in this one. Okay, I'm not all the way at the back, but I'm already angry before we've even started the race. This is not helping. This video is brought to you by all the scumbags listed on the scumbags page of my website. Big thank you to everyone listed there for your long time and extra support. Alright, away we go. I'm driving angry in this one. Started this stream in a very angry manner. Had all sorts of issues. I'm angry with the chat, I'm angry with my fellow drivers. My keyboard is ready to call people out in this race. But we were last on this track earlier this year for the random off-roads race, which I called like a mini random all, which was a fun race, that one. I enjoyed that. But the last time we were on this track for an actual random all was a long time ago. This is the next in the list of sort of doing tracks we haven't done for a while. Beautiful new car, by the way, the Lynx Mark 1. Been a long time waiting for an E-Type. Should have something like this in vanilla GTA, honestly. Beautiful car. But yeah, the last time we were on this track for a random all, not just the off-road random race, which was a mini random all, but a random more in the series, was... Oh, there's a lawnmower. It could always be worse. Was the last time that I broke my my long non-winning streak. This was where that was broken. Way back when. I'm on a new non-winning streak. I think this might be the second longest streak of races that I haven't won a race so far in Random All. The longest one was ended on this track. The way that this has started, grid position and first car, I don't think this one's going to end on this track either. It's probably not going to be the same as the first one. However, you never know what might happen with the new random pool. It's made it a lot more random since we introduced that. For better and for worse. At least I'm not in a lawnmower. But yeah, the off-road race we did on this track a while ago was pretty cool because there was more off-road vehicles than there were laps. There was like 60 odd off-road vehicles and we did like 20 laps or something. So it was like a mini random all. It was like a random all but with only 60 cars in the pool. So it was quite fun in that respect. Yeah, been a long time since we did a proper random all on this track. Okay, he was probably not looking where he was going and then realised he was going in the pit lane right at the last minute. It could be worse. I'm realising that I'm still on the fringes of, I'm in the mid-pack. The start with the Brioso seemed a lot worse, but I think there was just a lot of people having crashes behind me. So actually, we're already half a lap down from the leaders, but we're not in as bad of a position as we could be. We will see less cars in this one though. Oh, come on. As I was just, the next words to come out of my mouth before I got this were about to be, so the cars will play a bigger part in the overall result in this one. And then I get this. Yeah, because it's a longer lap, this one. This is probably the longest lap that we do for random alls these days. A 1 minute sort of... We always try to stick to around 1 minute as a lap time for random all races. Some are a little bit longer, some are a little bit shorter, but most of the laps here are like 110, 120 in normal sports cars. That's kind of the maximum we generally go for. So obviously the longer the lap is in a 25-minute race, the less laps we do. So the car selections that you get end up being more important to the race result. And I was literally about to make that point before I then got this. Okay, it could be worse. I could be in a Fieldmaster. Speaking of the Fieldmaster, the fastest utility vehicles video should be up the day before this goes live. Will I get a utility vehicle, class vehicle in this race? That'd be apt. That's if all goes well in the coming week, of course. Oh, that's a rough car to get on this. The Go-Go Monkey I was just about to say it's a rough car to get on this track, which it is. The Drag King, but I think I'd rather have that than the Go-Go Monkey Blister. Slowest car in the sports class. Although as I say that, is it? Is it the slowest car in the sports class? Are the karts? I can't remember now, based on the lap times. Do the two Vitos? The Vito Modern, I'm pretty sure it gets a faster lap than this. But what's the lap time of the Vito Classic in comparison to this? Are they both like 114s? I can't remember now. Because the Vito karts really improved their lap times on my retesting because I didn't have like a spoiler upgrade on them or something the first time around. I know I tested them and I should know this stuff, but I can't be expected to remember the distinct lap times of every single car in the game. It's the slowest raceable sports car. How about that? Then I know I'm right. Because you can't race the Vito karts with other sports cars. They shouldn't even be in the sports class in the first place. Don't get me started. Oh, the adder. Oh, make it all right. Please, adder. Put the world correct again. The adder is such a good car. Got the spoiler on Project Homecoming. Really. Very laggy today. What have I done? What have I done? We're alright. We're alright. That is not the right line around. See, even when I get a nice, this is not gonna go well. This race, is it? I started it in a bad mood. It's not gonna keep going well in any way, is it? Even when I'm in a beautiful machine like the Adder, and I still have issues like that. It's a mindset thing. The whole thing is a mindset thing. I wouldn't be surprised if I get one of the Unholy Trinity in this race. The game knows. It wants to keep me angry. Damn, I dominated GTX without advanced handling flags. Very nice indeed. Okay, so the Go-Go Monkey Blister, well, the Blister Compact in general, because it's the same as the Go-Go Monkey, it's not the slowest. The Vito Classic is, but only by less than a second. The Vito Modern is 3 seconds a lap faster than the Blisters, the Blister Compacts. But the Vito Classic is technically the slowest in the sports class. At least we've got an answer for that. Driving angry. It's never good to drive angry. Didn't John the race fan get that lawnmower on like the first lap? How is he still going around? We're 10 minutes into the race. Alright, I'm the police. Get out of my way. I got the lights on. Hey, I'm back on the lead lap. Everything's looking up. Is this where the comeback starts? Yeah, could be worse. Could be in an air tug. Which is also in the utility vehicles class. I do enjoy testing the more obscure classes. We've got utility, commercial, industrial, service all coming up before we get emergency and then military to finish it off. I just enjoy testing the stuff that you can't normally race with and use. It's fun to me. Nobody cares, because you can't race with them anyway. And we all know the Saddler's the quickest in the utility, at least, for the ones that you can race. But, I don't know, I just find it fun. Ooh, this is the start of the comeback. Now we're talking. We're actually coming towards the end of the testing series for the 2024 stuff, retesting with these obscure classes. And we started it at the start of the year with supercars like the Wagner. We could do it with a few more of these in this race. Hey, I'm back in the... Oh, I'm not in the top half. Well, I'm right in the middle point, aren't I? There's exactly the same number of people ahead of me as there are behind. So I'm right in the mid-pack. Exactly. An entire year of testing. You could say that, but I actually started testing in early 2023. Started testing the sports class in early 2023 to see if I could stomach doing it again. So there was a lot of testing done before you saw that Supercars video at the start of 2024. This is how long things take. And we're now just at the point where we're getting to the end of it all. So it's basically been almost 2 years of testing to do all these retests. We did Supers first, then we did Sports. It's going to be... really nice to see the playlist when I'm done and see all the classes all in order. Supers, sports, and so on, all the way down to utility, commercial, service. I'm hoping I can get it all done before the end of the year. And then they'll all have the 2024 in the titles and it'll just look nice, all CD wise. Oh man, this is going very well. Yes, please. Ever since the adder has turned it around. I asked the adder to turn it all around for me. Even though I messed it up and let it down on its lap. It really has. Ever since the adder, it's gone beautifully with the car selection. Oh, not off-road it isn't. Psst, sorry, Locke. To be fair, he was giving me the finger at the start anyway. When we were on before we started the race on the lobby, so... I gave it back to him, I suppose, but... You were ahead at the apex, it's fine. Yeah, right. Totally fine on that, right? Damn, we're in 7th? I'm still a half a lap behind the leader. But I think, well, considering I was an entire lap behind the leader at one point. Beautiful. And then another another Brioso 300. I mean, the wide body is at least quicker than the regular one, but I just need that Brioso RA now to complete the set. Although there's more on Project Homecoming, is there? I think. I might be getting it mixed up with the Weevil, actually. There's other Weevils, Weevil Rally and stuff like that. I don't know if there's multiple Briosos beyond what we've got in vanilla. I mean, clean air at the moment. I'm all on my own. Oh yeah, the Brioso monster truck. That's true. Yeah, I remember now. I knew there was another variety. Still 8 minutes to go in this race. A lot can still happen. I could get another Brioso. Could you imagine if I'd gotten another Brioso as I said that? Chasing down the burger shot stallion. I'm just looking for cars in front to like turn into a dozer, a lawnmower, or something bad. Because the gaps are quite big. I need people ahead to get bad cars. Well, I started the race very angry. But I haven't had calls to call anybody out yet. And the car selection has helped me immensely. Oh, what a great vehicle to get on a track like this for a random all race. Beautiful. Machine. Chasing down a Fagaloa coupe. Should be easy pickings. There's sixth. It's just so good off-road. I was there. I think. Oh, Virgo Classic. I'm not going to be getting into 5th place with a Virgo Classic against an XA21. Not with that attitude. Yeah, that's something you gotta always think about. That was 250 ping who I was had that incident with. Like, with his notoriously high ping, he kept coming over into the corner as I was there on the inside of him. But on his screen, I might have been nowhere near because his ping is so great. Like, I might have just not existed on his screen. Lag is real. This Vego is reassuringly brown, that's true. But I've lost a good 10 seconds to an XA21 on this lap alone. Zion Classic. It's definitely not an Italia RSX that's ahead of me, but it's better than a Vego. There's a tractor, another vehicle in the utility class. If you want to see the up-to-date lap time of the rusty tractor, get watching the utility vehicles testing video. I'll see all this and then I'll have some sort of problem and I won't be able to get it out by as you're watching this yesterday. Oh, rip. Harold DNF'd. Game crashed. He was in 5th. There's his car. Isn't that going to put me into 5th? There it is, 5th. Top 5's always possible. Stratum, that's not going to do great for me, I don't think. But it's going to do better than a Voodoo, although that's 9 seconds up the road. Warren is going to be quicker. Although the Warren is not that much quicker than a Stratum. And I don't know what changes might have been made pace-wise on Project Homecoming. I'm keeping a decent enough gap. So slow on the beach. Coming into the final 2 minutes. We're going to get, depending on where the leader is, maybe 3 more laps? Probably 2. I'm less than half a lap behind the leader now, I think. And we caught up a lot to that Voodoo. Nero Custom ZR380. And what's behind? Serena. Which isn't too bad off-road, but Serena Rally, I presume, is better. Quite the battle for a top 5 in the closing stages of this race. There's a lot of traffic up here. This is a little scary. Oh! Benny! In the Journey Tourer! This is the beauty of the new random oil pool, I'm telling you, man. It's never over till it's over. I thought it was over after the first 5 minutes for me. In 4th? 45 seconds left. Leader. I don't believe it. I don't believe I've got this vehicle that I said earlier on I would rather have as opposed to the... Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be a rough lap. This is going to be a very rough lap. This is going to be my last lap, surely. I think this is top 5 gone. 100% top 5 gone. Can I just, like, slide it around the outside? I can't because I've missed the checkpoint. Bollocks! That's it. Top 5 gone. I had all the great cars in the middle, the bad cars at the start, and then the bad car right at the end. It's so track dependent, this car. On some tracks, this might have been a good car to have, but on this track, it's absolutely atrocious. No! You've got to be kidding me! Oh, what a final lap this has been. I've dropped out of the top 10. I'm trying to drift it to get some turning angle, but... Oh my god. What an atrocious final lap. Nah. Come on. Get turned in. I'm going to be the last one to finish, aren't I? Oh no, there's still someone coming along. From a potential top, like from a potential podium to 11th in one lap. Thank you very much, Drag King. Much appreciated. Rip. Rip. Big rip. The Drag King on the final lap did it for me. The torment of episode 42 is no more. Oh yeah, DiNmiTe took the win. That's what this again, to bring it up again, that's a crazy best lap. What was that in? To bring it up again, like the new random all pool has given us so many different winners over the last, well, since we introduced it. I think we've only had 2 repeat winners in all the random alls since we introduced the new pool. And we've done a lot of races since then. We're getting different winners all the time. I'm just consistently missing out on it. Once again. And it constantly changes up at the front as well, because RBS was like almost a full lap ahead of everybody halfway through that. And then it's, you know, it just completely turns around. The oppressor lap won me that race. So it was the oppressor got that best lap time. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the 105 in second, it must have been in something quick as well. It's Fozzy with the 30 months and Mild with the $10 donation. This is for DiNmiTe's first random all win. Is that DiNmiTe's first win? Wait, is that for your first ever? Was that your first ever win, DiNmiTe, across all the random alls we've ever done? I have never won until now. I know why. Do you know what? I genuinely didn't realize. I thought you had to have won one at some point. You've won random malls and stuff. Now I know why episode 42. Yeah, now I know why it haunted you so much for so long. Now I realize. I thought like when I was saying get over it and stuff, it's like, okay, he's won races, he's won random alls before. What does it matter? Like, it was just a race. Now I understand. Never been that close since 42 was the one. Okay, well there you go. Now you can let it go. Now you can go back to blue text.